Today we're gonna see some case studies about big data and artificial intelligence being used on marketing stuffs. This is an important issue. Today in marketing we are based mostly on metrics, analytics and big data. So it's so important to use it to have a better campaign, but preserving the user privacy. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Pacheco. I'm Brazilian. I work with big data, artificial intelligence and digital transformation for companies of all sizes in Brazil, since startups to Forbes 500. I have 20 years of executive experience. I work now as a consultant for many companies in Brazil and US, and I'm the managing director of Logos Consulting, my company that help other companies improving and growing. I'm also a speaker. I give talks in important events. I train big companies team like Samsung. I'm also a speaker, giving lectures in important events in Brazil or training the team of some companies like Samsung, Motorola, and I've worked as consultant for the bank Itaú Unibanco for 6 years, working with digital transformation projects and digital business. Before we see specifically big data or artificial intelligence, it's important to talk about some new technologies that are changing the environment. It's important to understand that social networks and digital channels are not a technological issue. Actually, I kind of say that it's an old new, because it really only changed the channels. Now you have something faster and with a better coverage, but it's not really a technological phenomenon. It's a sociological phenomenon, because it's all about people, all about the users that are connecting themselves using the social network. It's important to understand that so we can use it for marketing, for connection with our users, with our customers. One really cool case example that we have in Brazil was one really important IBM Watson project made with the government of São Paulo to the Pinacoteca in São Paulo, an art gallery that used Watson to show the arts for all the visitors. Let's see.
Há alguns estudiosos que dizem que o que diferencia mesmo os homens do resto dos animais é o potencial de fazer arte.
It's also important to understand that Amazon, a digital-born company, is opening physical stores. Why is that? Because they understand that it's really important to connect with the customers through all the possible channels that have. So they are making another environment, another opportunity to understand the customers, to connect with them and to make it easier to buy their products. Now, starting with big data, it's important first of all to understand what is really big data, what make it a newer opportunity. Big data is not only a large amount of data, it's much more. Other cool case about use of big data is from a supermarketing retail chain in Brazil called Pão de Açúcar. They have an important customer experience program called Clube Extra that has a lot of information about their users and make points to change for some products. But the cool part is the use of all this data with big data to make promotions specifically for each user. The the providers of the products, the manufacturers, have an interface, an app, to make new promotions specifically based on customer profile. And in real time, the app make the offers to the right customers inside the stores with different prices, different discounts for each one. And automatically it makes the rebate on the next shipping of this item. It's connected all the chain, the customers, the supermarket and the manufacturer. Everyone using the data in real time. It's so cool. Other revolutionary case of use of big data was done by Microsoft when it was launching a previous version of Windows. They analyzed all the comments about the Windows in Twitter in real time using big data tools to make it more easier to be analyzed by a human being. So it was consolidating and generating reports that was easier to be analyzed, because of course it's completely impossible to see every tweet, every comment about one important and one major product, but you can use tools to make it easier and have the knowledge you need. Turning the page now to machine learning, we'll see that machine learning is completely based on big data. If you don't have a large amount of data, you cannot do machine learning because it's really gotta learn with massive data. But when you have it, you can make a really great leap, because with machine learning we use the computers to understand, to learn during the process. It all started with the chess. Many years ago, about 3 decades ago, IBM has developed the Deep Blue, the first computer that could learn how to play chess and really win the chess tournament against the best human players in this game. But of course, many improvements has been made since then, and now we have a lot of business application for that. One case that I love was made here in Brazil by Itaú Unibanco Bank, where we developed a tool based on machine learning that could really discover the happiness in customers' voice through the call center. So, using that technology, when somebody called to the call center, the tool measures the joy level in customer voice through the phone and show an alert to the call center assistants telling them if the customer are happy, if the customer are angry, if the customer are sad. So the customer the call center assistant could reply using the right tone for each customer each time. It's really amazing, and it made a great difference in the customer's level of satisfaction. Another amazing case here in Brazilian Itaú Unibanco Bank was the chatbots for high-level customers. How do you feel when you need to ask something for someone using the tool but has nobody to help you? Well, in this case, the chatbot was available 7 days per week, 24 hours a day, and was always ready to help the customers. When he was using the home banking to do anything, he could use this assistance box and really talk to the computer like a regular language. Using human language, I could ask, for example, I just said that I would like to use my credit card's points. So the chatbot answered that with the right link, the correct link. I haven't had to find out it anymore. The chatbot puts right in front of me. And of course, if I prefer to talk to someone, I could do it as well. I could ask to talk to a personal assistant, to a human being, and he transferred me for that. And the most important is that after each contact, after any use of the chatbots, the users were inquired to tell about their satisfaction, and that was used to improve the machine learning, because as we see before, the machine learning needs to be evaluated, they need to have feedbacks to get it better and better and better. So each day the personal chatbot of the bank is making it better. Well, that was all for today. Now I will open for questions. Thank you so much for your attention so far. It was a pleasure to exchange some ideas, and now we can talk a little bit more. After that, you have my contacts. I'm always available and you can call us for anything. Thank you. Let's go to the Q&A session.